Well, it's the calm before the storm. Hurricane Milton's coming in next couple of days. We've got a couple of days to hunt, and then we're going to hunker down, hoping to get after one of these Seminole whitetails and maybe a hog. See what happens. It's nice and quiet and overcast right now, but it's hot. It's Florida, October 6th. So we're down here during Storm Milton, and we had one day to hunt in camp, and then closed in on Tampa. So we drove 100 miles north to get out of its path up to Lake City, and now we're trying to get back into camp. And there's trees down everywhere, wires down everywhere. So we'll see. We'll see if we get in. We might have to cut our way in. We got chainsaws and tools with us, so we'll see. Oh, that thing came down. Some little ones down. Well, if this little tree is the worst of it, we're doing all right.
We're doing very good.
Cut these out. We got all the stuff we needed for survival for a few days. Enough food left over. Now we'll see how camp looks. You never know. There's a tree down blocking the road. Another tree blocking the road. More cutting. Turkeys.
Yeah.
Pond's filled up. That road's still intact over there. Water's flowing.
It is. The pipe's clean.
Good. Well, looks like camp survived. That was lucky. Once we got into camp, everything looked good. Nothing happened to any of the buildings, so we're in good shape. We had to clean some logs up and trees down along the roads and fix some fencing, but other than that, we're in good shape. Camp's all set up and running, and we're out hunting. So we got 4 days to hunt hogs and Seminole whitetails. Hope we have an opportunity. Well, that was a good encounter. Still got like 4 days left, so I'm gonna see what's around before I take a pig. I really want to shoot a deer, so that's really what I'm concentrating on, but it was good seeing those. They're perfect eating size. The day after Hurricane Milton hit this area, it's nice and calm, still, sunny, birds are out. one big boar. We'll probably keep the deer away. Exciting morning though. Nice big boar just as the sun's coming up. He was really nervous. He got pretty close, but for the most part he stayed out too far and really too big for me to shoot. I'm looking for something smaller, something you can throw on the grill. I'd like for a deer, but I've only seen one little fawn so far in 3 days, so just wait it out, see what happens. Well, this morning was super eventful. I saw all sorts of game. Saw sandhill cranes, hogs, otters, birds of all different species. It was fun, and hopefully tonight we'll get some more movement. Really looking for a Seminole whitetail. We'll see. It's a little breezy today. Temperatures are nice, not too hot. It's usually a lot hotter here in October, but the hurricane that just came through, I think, cooled things down a little bit, at least for a little bit. Anyway, so we'll see how it goes. I think that pig knows I'm here. He skirted right around me. Just got a text from my buddy Matt that he shot a nice boar. Him and his girlfriend Elena are loading it up and heading my way, so looking forward to that.
That's a boar. Sure. 100%. That's not one we saw today. Oh yeah. Pretty sure it just dropped right there. Yeah.
Nice job. All right, let's go get that thing cleaned up.
Yes, sir.
Good hit.
Very good hit. Only went probably 15 yards, 20 yards.
Perfect. Deer at home. Pictures. Smiling.
Getting it done at the 101.
The last time I'm showing you this.
They always spot that?
Yeah, but after the hurricane, we can't get fresh.
Yeah, all the grocery stores are closed.
Got dinner for tomorrow. Well, all I saw this morning was Osceola turkey, so I'm gonna head back to camp and get some breakfast. All right, got this cleaned up. Now I'm just gonna dice it up in small chunks, make it bite size. Fry it up in the pan with a little olive oil and onion, and we'll cook the ramen noodles up. And we won't overcook them. We'll undercook them. And just make a dry mix with the seasoning. We happen to have beef. When I was a kid, they had pork flavor. It was delicious, but they don't make it anymore. All right, pork's all chopped up. Now I'll get the onion chopped up. All right, onions all diced up. Now we'll get to cooking. Limited resources in camp, so I'm gonna use some Pam spray that we had left over. Plenty of chemicals in it, so it should be good. Sweat the onions down first. The onions are starting to sweat down nice. A little while longer here and we'll add the pork. We'll go ahead and add the pork now. This won't take long to cook at all. Browning right up. Won't be long now. And that smells great. Just another minute or so and then we'll take it off and we'll start boiling the noodles. So now we'll take it off because we've got to use the same pot to boil the noodles up in. Man, it looks good. We're just going to boil up some water, get our ramen cooked up al dente, and we'll mix it together and just have a nice, quick, easy meal before we head out hunting this afternoon. Ramen needs to be tenderized some, so speed it up a little bit. All right, the water's boiling. Add the ramen now. Bring this back up to a boil for about 2.5 minutes. We'll be in good shape. Get it boiling here, and then we'll get the timer going. Here she goes. All right, Alana, if you can get me 2.5 minutes, please. Got Alana, our trusty timer girl.
Okay, that's enough.
Beautiful as always.
Stop. 2, 1. Okay, time's up.
All right, this is looking pretty good here. Time to shut down the heat. You don't want to overcook it. Strain it off. Don't have a strainer, so I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Hopefully not burn myself. We'll see if I can get that done. Don't even have the right pot holders. Put the meat and onions in. Just around a little bit. We're going to leave the meat and onions on top for now. I'm going to take what happens to be beef flavoring, because that's all we had. It's a Hurricane dinner right here. Very limited resources in town. No fresh food. Matt came through though and got us our fresh protein. Organic pork. We've been eating out of cans and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches. Oh, and sardines. Actually, I'm the only ones eating sardines. No one else likes the sardines. We got his camp ramen with fresh wild pork and onions. All right, let's plate this up. Hearty camp food. There you go. Let's eat. And as always, we need to enjoy this artisanal ice water. Let's dig in, folks.
Cheers to a blessed meal.
That works, doesn't it? Nice hot meal for the first time in 2 days. Well, that was some delicious wild pork stir fry. Thankful to have the fresh meat. With Storm Milton coming through 3 days ago, the grocery store in town still doesn't have power, so we can't get any fresh meat or vegetables, but we were able to find an onion, so thankful for that. Now hopefully we can put some venison in the pot. We'll see. They never stop moving. There's 9 or 10 of them. I couldn't get the camera on them and get a shot. Perfect size to shoot. Oh well. Well, I can say I saw a deer from this stand. Wind's wrong. It shifted and blowing right down towards her. She definitely caught it, I think. Oh well. Well, I'm out here again. Saw a deer last night a ways off, and I believe it winded me. There's a ton of acorns down here this year, so the animals aren't moving like they normally do. I've only seen 2 deer in like 6 or 7 days of hunting now. But can't shoot them back at camp, so we'll keep grinding. Okay, so what I'm hunting here is I've got 2 great big ponds or swamps, if you will, with a roadway, just a ranch road going through the middle, and it's the perfect funnel for game. Large woods and oaks over there, pines and oaks over here. 2 big, they're probably 10-acre each, wetland areas, and the animals just use this ranch road. And we've got a 16-foot tripod set here, and it's just the perfect setup. Unfortunately, there's a lot of acorns, and the deer aren't moving like they normally do, but we are seeing some hogs, so that's cool. But one of our favorite spots to sit right here on the place. wasn't filming, I would have had a shot. She went over